Hi, welcome to Wardust Tutorials. This is Happy Pappy here to show you a tutorial on how to parachute properly. We are in barren lands. This is a custom map that was built. We've used it in League before. It has a lot of great places to parachute off of, so we will start here. So with parachuting, basically what you're going to do when you're in a position to parachute is that you're going to jump off something or run off something. When you do that, something will pop up. I don't know if you'll see it or not. It goes quickly. But as you do it, you want to reach your arms to your shoulders, and you want to pull your triggers, and you want to pull down. Now, the quicker you do that, the more height you're going to get with your parachute. So here I am. I am going to climb. I'm up on a wall. I'm going to try to get to the roof for the building next to me. It's slightly higher, but that's okay. So I am going to run off of it, get popped up, and I'm going to parachute over here. Same thing here. You can run up, parachute. As you can tell, we're going very fast. This is a great way to get around the maps without running. Some of these maps are very large, so the best way to get around is to get up high and do some parachuting. You can do a lot with parachuting. When you parachute, you can also move. So let's say we want to get over to the satellite. It's going to move the direction that you have for, if you have your headset set up for direction, it'll move in the direction of your headset, the way you're looking. If you have the other movement on, which I think is your controller direction, then I have not used that, but I would imagine it has to do with the direction of your controllers and how you want to do that. So one of the things I've heard to get more height is to get a longer pull is to, when you reach up to your shoulders, make sure your wrists are facing backwards. And when you pull and you come down, make sure you end up and your wrists are also facing backwards. So that gives you a nice pull, and it gets you all the way across this map. When you let go of your triggers, your parachute will drop you. So I landed on this roof and I dropped my parachute by just letting go of my triggers. Let's land right here, drop. So I dropped right there. The thing about parachuting is that you could also, while you're parachuting, you can let go of one of your parachutes. For me, it will be my right hand, and I'll set up my gun here so it's easy. But as I'm parachuting, I can still hold on with my left hand, reach down and grip my gun, and I can have a gun in the hand at the same time. So let's do that again. By the way, I mentioned the seated mode. These are the 3 levels. You notice I'm going to 3 levels. I'm using my right toggled up and down to move in these levels. So I would suggest that when you're jumping off something to parachute, that you go in the uppermost level. That's going to give you the highest jump. Some things are not high enough, and if you're in the low level and you try to jump, your parachute won't deploy. It's too low to the ground. Sometimes when you raise yourself to the top level, it will allow you to jump off things that you couldn't jump off before. So let's pull our gun out while we're parachuting here. Got a gun coming down. You can actually, while you're parachuting, you can grab your gun, the front of your gun, and you can fire. Now, when you do that, you're going to see that you lose a little bit of height. Let's get up here. And by losing a little bit of height, you you start to fall. So you have to be careful about grabbing that gun. So the other thing you could do is you can walk off things and it's still going to pop you in the air. So I can walk off this backwards. I want to get to this roof. So I'm going to walk off backwards. It's going to pop me in the air. I'm going to pull and it's going to raise me up to get to that roof. It gives you a little height, and the harder you pull, the more you'll get raised. So here I am. Okay. So now I'm going to get over to the satellite area, and I'm going to try shooting my gun while I'm parachuting. See how I dropped, but I was able to shoot? So sometimes you're really high up on a building, and you're coming down into a position you want to be, a point, and there's people down there, but you're way up there. You can get your gun in your hand, and you can start firing down upon them from a high height. So one of the things you're going to see out there is that sometimes you see some of the guys, they look like they're just bouncing around on everything. So one of the things I would suggest is, especially when you want to fly, is that where you land, if you want to continue to jump around, land somewhere close to an edge and just keep landing and walking off, landing and walking off. So let's try something like that. So I'm going to come down to an edge here. I'm going to walk off backwards, walk off sideways, land here, walk off, get over here. It didn't look like we were going to make it. Your feet barely made that one, but it usually gets you as long as you're coming about feet level. So you can just keep flying by just continually landing near the edges, and you can walk off sideways and frontwards. And I lost my position. I'm gonna get back up there. So you can just keep moving around that way. Another thing I want to show you is that when you are parachuting into a window, you can reach out with your hand and you use your climb button, which would be your B button or your X button on your Quest. And you can use that button with your left hand, let's say, or your right hand, let's say. And if it doesn't look like you're going to make it in the window, you're way too low, you can reach up and you can use your B button, grab the ledge and pull yourself in the window. So let's do that. Coming down, let's get low. Oh, I think I landed in there, but that's basically what you do. Let's try it again. Let's try that again. Go here. Go back over here. Oh, coming in low. Oh, see how low I came in? I reached and I grabbed and I pulled myself right into that window. I think we've covered everything for the basics of using your parachute and flying. So thanks for watching, and I hope you use this in the game and enjoy the game and have fun. Thank you.